Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to do this emulator tutorial because it took me 4 days to figure out how to emulate EPSXE games, which is a PlayStation 1 emulator, and I will go through everything: how to get it set up, how to get the ROMs, where to get the ROMs. You'll be completely covered. And just so you guys know, this is a Windows 10 machine. It is running the full version of Windows 10, not a preview version, and it fully works. First off, my number one problem that I had once I installed the emulator. I use a program called TeamViewer, and you have to make sure TeamViewer is not running in the taskbar. If it's running down here for unattended access or you have it open, make sure you close it because the emulator will fail to boot. I just want to say, if you have TeamViewer running and you try to run the emulator, you will get an error and the program will shut down. And that caused me headache for 4 days. And another thing that caused me headache was you have to disable the driver signature on Windows to install your PS3 controller using Motion Enjoy. That's what I'm going to be using. I know a lot of people don't like it, but you gotta bear with me because it worked for me. But that's just for anybody who's already installed the emulator and is facing those issues. You have to go under Setup Options in the BIOS, and then you have to turn off Enable Driver Signature, and then try loading the driver through Motion Enjoy and everything, and I will get to that as soon as I can. First things first. Sorry about that. Go to Google is your friend here, guys. Type in EPSE emulator download. Go to the official site, and as of today, I'm using a Windows PC, so I'm not going to cover Macs. Then you click and download the file. I'm not going to do it because I already did it. And then you click download the file, and then you extract, and then it's downloading. You see. And then you go into your downloads folder here, and then you click extract files, and it'll extract it. And then you'll be faced with a folder. I have mine buried. You'll be faced with it'll look like that once it's extracted. Then you click on that. Then you run the EPSE, and then you go through configuration. And you go through the wizard guide. It'll automatically pop up if it's your first time running it. Then you'll go through, I think it's 7 steps, and I got an error on the bio message, but even after I clicked ignore or OK or cancel or whatever it was, it showed up there and I hit next. So I'm just letting you know I'm giving you the same site you guys used for me that I use to do this, and it is working. And then you want to do Motion Enjoy, and then you want to download this one right here. Download it, extract it, same thing. And then you got to click download, and then extract it. And then you go back to your downloads, wait for it to finish. Okay, it's done. Then you click extract all. And then I'm going to not extract it because I already have it installed. And then a program will warn called DS3 Tool. Now after you've installed it, now you do your reboot. I'm on Windows 10, so I open the settings app. I go to update and security. I go to recovery, and then I do advanced startup, and then you will be able to go through advanced options, troubleshooter, and then startup settings, and then hit the corresponding number to disable driver signature. If you don't know, you can Google it. It'll tell you how to do it on other machines, or if I didn't explain it clearly enough for you, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to make this video now as long as possible. To get the ROMs, I would either go to coolrom.com or mparadise.me. The links will be in the description. If I figure out how to do that, bear with me, guys. Like I said, this is my very first YouTube video, so I'm sorry that it sucks. Or another option is if you know the title of the game, like if I wanted to do siphon filter, not 2, I don't want 2, I'm going to do 1 PSX ROM, it'll come up and then you could choose Cool ROM or this one, or that ROM. Any of them will work. That's how you do it. And then to run Motion Enjoy, click on the DS3 tool. It loads up here. Then you're going to want to go to Device Manager, and then you click Allow. After you have disabled the driver signature, then I don't have mine plugged in right now, so it's not showing up. A little box will show up. It should be one of them, maybe 2, but just have this open before you plug it in, and then it'll show you. Make sure the driver signature is enabled through startup settings. I showed you how to do that with advanced startup if you're on Windows 10. Then you want to click load driver and then install all, and then go to profiles. I'm using a PlayStation 2 because I like to have the joysticks. I'm playing PlayStation 1 games, but I'm using PlayStation 2 profile mode just for the joystick purposes. And then to verify that the controller is reading your controller, once it's plugged in and everything, and you installed and loaded the drivers, then you click vibration testing. Your controller should vibrate. Then you click enable. Don't worry, when my controller was plugged in, it was red too. So just click enable and then close out of that. Now you launch your emulator, and then you go to gamepad. Well, I don't know why some people say port 1, port 2. I just go port 1. Pad 1 is already set up. And then make sure you click clear, and then you click in the box. Like if I had my PS3 controller plugged in right now, I would click the select button. See how this shows you that it's with a select button? Once it's plugged in and everything, and you got it all loaded up through Motion Enjoy, just click the select button, but make sure you click in the box so it'll change. And then do the same thing, just click in all the boxes, guys. Leave these settings alone, and then once you're done, click OK. And then you can go over to, oops, sorry, I gotta click cancel. You go over to File, and then I always do Run ISO. I don't have a CD-ROM. I never clicked that one. I'm gonna be honest. I know this one starts up the PlayStation like it would, like it'll bring you to the memory card, that blue screen, and it'll do the PlayStation logo like you just turned it on. And to get this into full screen, you push Alt and Enter. It'll get into full screen if it doesn't do that automatically. So there you go, guys. That is how to do it. If I didn't cover anything, please let me know in the comments. Like I said, bear with me. This is my first YouTube video. If you have any questions, comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Just thanks for watching, guys, and I really appreciate it. Thanks. Alright, bye.